Convocation 2026 will officially begin with the graduate processional. Please rise if you are able. Please remain standing for the arrival of Mount Royal University Chancellor Arlene Strom and President and Vice Chancellor Dr. Tim Raleigh. Please remain standing for the national anthem.
Please join me in singing together.
Please be seated. Welcome, everyone, to Convocation. My name is Arlene Strom, and I'm the Chancellor of Mount Royal University. It is my distinct honor to declare Convocation assembled for the granting of degrees and certificates in the Faculty of Health, Community, and Education. Thank you to the Highland Pipers for leading our procession, and thank you as well to our national anthem performers. As I reflected on the land acknowledgement that I would offer this week at Convocation, I kept coming back to a poem that was written by an Alberta poet named Douglas Elves. The poem is called Stride for Stride. We stand where First Nations walked, but find we cannot remember the way unless we walk beside them. And so it is with the desire to walk side by side with the Indigenous members of the Mount Royal University community and the broader Treaty 7 community of which we are all members that I gratefully acknowledge on behalf of Mount Royal University the relationship to the land and all beings and the songs and the stories and the teachings of the Siksika Nation, the Piikani Nation, the Kainai Nation, all of the Blackfoot Confederacy, the Chiniki, the Tsuut'ina Nation, I should have said the Tsuut'ina Nation and the Chiniki, Bearspaw, and Good Stony Nations of the Ithaca, Stoney Nakoda, and the Métis. I'd also like to acknowledge members of the Platform Party who are here on stage with me. Of course, President Raleigh is here on my left, Elder Dr. Roy Bearchief, Chris Lee, the chair of Mount Royal's Board of Governors, Dr. Chad London, Provost and Vice President Academic, Dr. Gay Worth, Interim Dean of the Faculty of Health, Community and Education, our honorary degree recipient, Alice Kakwitz, and many esteemed representatives of the Mount Royal University, all of whom are here to celebrate you, the graduands. Please join me in welcoming all of these guests. I'd now like to call on Elder Bearchief, who will open this ceremony in a good way. On campus, he is an espumta, meaning helper, in the Faculty of Health, Community and Education. He received an honorary Doctor of Laws from Mount Royal in 2024. Elder Bearchief, would you please come to the podium?
Okei. Gesehen kann ich sie mal noch bauen noch sistikoi. Ich sehe da bin ich gar sie noch kapisi. Noch do sexika. Ich bin ich gar sie mal Roy Bearchief. What I just said in Blackfoot is hello. I'm glad to see all of you. I'm from Siksika, born and raised on this territory many, many moons ago. As a matter of fact, almost 78 winters I've been here. As a matter of fact, put it on your calendar and send a present to me on June the 21st. But then it was June the 21st, which falls right on National Indigenous Day. You know what, I get lucky sometimes. The reason I say that is sometimes my birthday and Father's Day are on the same day. I think in this case it's going to be on the same day, June the 21st. It's on a Sunday. And yes, I get 2 gifts. So that's going to be my lucky day. But anyways, before I go on and on and on, I want to say a blessing in Blackfoot, okay? It's going to be in my language, okay? But each one of you, go to your hearts. Each one of us has some sort of higher power. for me, it's Apistotoki, Creator, who I reach out to. So I'm going to say a prayer in my language, and then after that, I'll say a few words. Aio Apistotoki, aio Stipetapio, aio Natusi. Ano Christi ko igago kanisto, no katsisin spilpit nistunna. Aamuksi kaikesta kinemaatsaa. Aamuksi itapatopiksi kinemaatstokia. Ano aamuksi kinemaatsaa iksaaksa käsissä puukkoja, ostoa nohkotajassa naksin makkopsaksa. Kimakapsapsa puutaksin ostoa nohkspommosa makkokapuutaksa. Ika puutakia, ika tunneut kinemaatstoksin ostoa. Nohkanohkotsissa ostoa vai makkopsaksa. Utskinimaatsaksā makkuksissa sitä piisaa ohkaapuutakissa. Juunksi rohkatukpista patsimoi kuumiksi kimmataapsiiksi, kääksi tässä tokapohpiiksi, ääksi toupiiksi tässä okinäkyy. Sokineissa makkukit sahkaissa, hiitaamaipistiksi käskisissä ulkoa. Aapisidogi nuhtaiki tapistaapiks pinä kistu kitsiksi konataaps, matitsi paatiksi. I just want to say a few words. This morning I used an old Blackfoot creation story. That's what I used this morning. I want to use it again. Not only you as graduates, but you people out there, so you can begin to understand, to me, the power around these creation stories. And there's one particular creation story, Anitopisi. Anitopisi is the spider web. See, this spider web story came from my older brother. He passed away about 4 years ago. When he told me that story years ago and shared it with me, at that time I didn't really understand it. Until later on I began to understand it. How we apply it to life, how we apply it to work, how we apply it to family, how we apply it to even institutions such as Mount Royal. Because I'll tell you something, the spider web is everywhere. It's not the spider web in your backyard. It's a spider web that extends all over. Quickly, the story around when Apistodoki, the creator, instructed Anitopisi, the spider web, to wrap the world with a people in it in his web and burn him down here. And when he did as he was instructed, he wrapped the world with his spider web and brought him down here. And the spider web was left with the people, just like yourselves, the spider web. I could say I'm leaving you with Anitopisi, I'm leaving you with a spider web. But you know what? When there's a vibration, it will vibrate. It's our duty, you know what, as nurses, midwifery, education, whatever the case may be, your duty to go and help because there's a vibration. There could be uncomfortable vibrations, could be good vibrations. At this point, I often say, listen to the music, Beach Boys. Good vibrations, when it vibrates. Our duty to go and help. And you know what? Man was told to pattern their lives after Anitopisi, which means stay close together, help one another. You know what? When there's nothing happening, it's going to sit still until it vibrates. In Blackfoot, we say matuspumstad, which means go and help. So, you as nurses, midwifery, education, you are being given the tools to address those vibrations. You're going to encounter a lot of vibrations out there, not only at work, in a hospital, clinic, in a classroom setting, in a maternity setting. You're going to be encountering a lot of vibrations. Matusumsta, go and help. And by the way, I was at a pinning ceremony a couple nights ago. And at that pinning ceremony, what I said was, yes, I used to be a nursing assistant, but that was over 45 years ago. You weren't even born. And some of the audience out there are maybe a little, but you know what, I worked in one of the biggest hospitals here in the city of Calgary, the old Calgary General Hospital that they imploded. When I saw it on news, when I saw that chimney fall, my heart sank. I shed a little tears because I remember working in there. I did home care work. Then the last 10 years of my nursing, I worked in a group home for spinal cord injuries. But then after that, I switched gears. I went into social work, so that's what I do as, well, not now, I don't, it's just my background, social work. So now I'm the ESPOM staff for Mount Royal. And yes, I graduated from here, 1994, with a diploma in social work. And I went further, got my bachelor's and my master's from University of Calgary, and I came back full circle. That's why I'm a ESPOMista, because you know what? Yes, nursing, we give back. In general, we give back. So for me, I give back to this institution. Because just like all of you, this institution gave me the tools as a social worker to go out and do my social work. For me, my reward working as a nursing assistant was when patients get discharged. As they're going onto the elevator, they look back at you and say, thank you for looking after me, Roy. That's my reward. So each and every one of you as graduates, you're going to find work out there, I know that. Because in my prayer I said, Spumusa, which means help them find work. That's what I wish for all of you. And I bet you if some of you are still working at home, maybe your parents over here are saying, I want them to get a job. I need them out. So anyways, congratulations to class of 2026. Anya Sukapi. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Bear Chief, and thank you for your words of encouragement and your blessing as well. Today is a celebration of achievement. Convocation is a recognition of what you have accomplished as individuals, and it is also a reminder that none of us arrives here alone. A university is, at its heart, a community. It's built over generations by people who contribute something of themselves, their intellect, their courage, their compassion, their dedication, their imagination, all to create something larger than could be created by any one person. In the words of author Simon Sinek, a community is a group of people who agree to grow together. In short, people who collaborate. Sometimes we think about collaboration as if it just means working agreeably together, being polite with one another. But I would argue that is just cooperation. Collaboration demands something much more of us. It's the hard and sometimes jagged work. It requires us to push one another, sometimes praise one another, but always in pursuit of common goals. So one of my greatest hopes for you is that you leave Mount Royal University understanding the importance of community and collaboration. The challenges that face our world are not solved by individuals acting alone, but by people who are willing to work together with humility, respect, and a shared sense of purpose. Collaboration is about listening deeply, valuing different perspectives, and recognizing that meaningful progress happens when we bring our strengths together in service of something greater than ourselves. A post-secondary education is about earning a credential, it's about preparing you for professional success, and it is also about preparing you to be an engaged citizen, committed to acting with compassion. I once had a mentor who taught me a valuable lesson, that the greatest enemy of collaboration is ego. So it's my hope that you will collaborate with humility and that you will be open to new ideas to pursue common goals, new ways of doing things. Across Canada and globally, we are living through a time of uncertainty. We see it in public discourse, we see it in anxieties about affordability and opportunity, and we see it in how nations respond to various pressures. But in all of these challenges, we see how interconnected we all are. Just like our elder bear chief talked about the spider web. And yet, in these moments of challenge, Canadians have repeatedly shown something remarkable, an ability to come together. We see it in communities supporting local businesses. We see it in neighbors supporting neighbors through hardship. We see it when people disagree strongly, yet choose respect and demonstrate that working together can lead to rewarding results. True leadership and caring shows up in the smallest moments by helping someone who's struggling, listening to someone who feels unheard, choosing kindness and responsibility even when no one is watching. Today, we celebrate your incredible accomplishments. Remember, the world is not influenced by authority alone, but by the powerful example that you set through your integrity, your generosity, curiosity, courage, and commitment to serving something larger than yourselves. As graduates, you carry the potential for immense impact. And while some of you may lead from positions of authority, others may influence without authority. Small moments of courage and commitment may be what carry the greatest impact. So remember to celebrate the accomplishments you have already made, the friendships you formed, the unwavering support that you have provided to one another, the insights that you have shared, and the tremendous resilience that you have demonstrated. You are already shaping the community around you. So graduates, the future will not be built by people who stand apart. It will be built by people willing to work together with vision, hope, and courage. People like you. We are proud of what you have accomplished and hopeful for what you will accomplish next. Congratulations, class of 2026. I'd now like to invite President and Vice Chancellor Dr. Tim Raleigh to the podium for his remarks.
Thank you, Madam Chancellor. Good afternoon, graduands. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us and welcome to Mount Royal University. There are moments that have a way of drawing people together, moments of celebration, certainly moments of challenge, and these moments remind us that we are connected to something bigger than ourselves, and I think Convocation is one of those moments. For me, without a doubt, it is the highlight of the year, and as president, I speak for the entire Mount Royal community when I say that this is a moment of deep tradition and honor and pride in your achievements. We are fortunate to have so many examples of MRU students who are making a positive impact in their communities. From cheering on our Cougars to teaching young students about Annie to PC, the human spider web, and showing them that we are indeed all connected. Creating real-world impact by designing and launching new programs for youth, starting local businesses, or contributing to research that will impact our community. Before even graduating, MRU students are making a difference. For example, Brandy Saint-Gelais. Brandy, where are you? Hey, Brandy. Graduating today with a Bachelor of Nursing, is planning to pursue a master's and become a nurse practitioner. But for now, she's focusing on being a caregiver for her patients, trying to be the caregiver they deserve while working in a psychiatric wellness facility. Brandy has created her support system in a community who have helped her achieve her goals. Congratulations, Brandy, and thank you for being a shining example of an MRU graduate. Of course, we have each and every one of you has an individual story that I can't shout out all of you, but as you leave this institution, you will carry with you degrees, diplomas, expertise, and professional skills. And of course, those things matter. But as our Chancellor said, we hope you also leave with a lesson that cannot be measured on a transcript. You have the skills to discern the truth, to understand, to listen with an open mind, and perhaps have a conversation with someone who disagrees with your perspective, but to be able to listen, to adapt, and persevere. Please remember, this is not just an ending, but the start of a lifelong journey of growth. And just as you have transformed here at Mount Royal University, I am certain that you will continue to grow beyond, challenge conventions, and surprise yourselves with what you accomplish next. But before you cross the stage, let us recognize those who provided some essential support on this journey. Mount Royal University has walked with you every step along the way, from the professors, like those gathered here on the stage, to all the staff, including those who are helping to make sure that today's ceremony runs smoothly. Graduates, I invite you to please join me in a round of applause for all the faculty and staff who've helped your success. Of course, there is one more very crucial group of people that helped pave the way for your success. Many of them are in the stands today, your friends and your family. While this is a celebration of you today, I ask you again, graduates, to please join me in showing your gratitude for the people who supported your journey and will continue to cheer you on. So a round of applause for all your supporters. As you embark on your next chapter, my hope is that you will leave Mount Royal University feeling enriched by your experience and profoundly proud of all you have achieved. Even though you won't be on campus every day, you are still part of our community as alumni. So today we celebrate all you have accomplished. Tomorrow we celebrate all that we will accomplish together. Congratulations to the class of 2026. Graduates, ladies and gentlemen, honorary degrees recognize an outstanding achievement in the academic, private, or public sector. Today, we are so pleased to be conferring an honorary Doctor of Laws upon Alice Kakwitz. I now invite my colleague, Provost and Vice President Academic, Dr. Chad London, to the podium to present the candidate for the Honorary Doctor of Laws. Dr. London.
Thank you, Dr. Rowley. Elder Alice Kukwitz, or Yumotata Mani, is profoundly respected Iefka Stoney Nakoda woman pipe holder, a traditional ceremonialist, and a language champion from the Good Stoney First Nation. A survivor of the residential school system, she reclaimed her identity to become one of the few members of her nation capable of both reading and writing the Iefka language. With an academic foundation in social work from the University of Calgary and Mount Royal University, she has spent over 20 years in senior leadership, bridging the gap between traditional Indigenous wisdom and modern institutional frameworks. Alice serves as a high-level cultural authority for numerous provincial and national organizations, including serving as an elder-in-residence for Indian Oil and Gas Company, the Banff Centre for Arts and Creativity. She's also served on the Indigenous Wisdom Advisory Panel for the Office of the Chief Scientist of Alberta and the Alberta First Nation Information Governance Centre. She's a member of the Traditional Thinkers Advisory Council at Mount Royal University and was a key contributor to the University of Calgary's Atapatope Indigenous Strategy. She's a member of the Elders Guidance Circle for the Calgary Public Library and a cultural advisor to the Wilder Institute, Calgary Zoo, and TELUS Spark. Alice co-hosts the radio program, Conversational Lakota, on CJWE-FM, and collaborates with the Stoney Education Authority on vital resources, including the Stoney Mobile Dictionary and standardized language textbooks. Alice has a significant legacy in reconciliation, having served as an interpreter and translator for the Indian Residential School Independent Assessment Process. And as the founder of Okiabi Consulting and director and co-founder of Nakota Solutions, a consulting group focused on traditional knowledge, she continues to lead initiatives in traditional parenting models, trauma-informed healing, and cultural awareness training. Madam Chancellor, on behalf of Mount Royal University's Board of Governors, and on the recommendation of the General Faculty's Council, it is my pleasure to present Alice Kukwitz, the candidate for the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa. Alice, can you please join me at the podium?
By the power vested in me by the Post-Secondary Learning Act of Alberta and approved by the Board of Governors, I present Mount Royal University's honorary degree recipient, Alice Kukwitz, the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa. Congratulations. I now invite Dr. Alice Kukwitz to the podium for her remarks.
Amba wastet dagun chawa minchinjami chunksibi tojamin islipa mintimno tagajami iachkidabjons angamiduna ustinane spea uspin chakyabich hangune ho mangajange chawan için çıkparmışsın. Amba Wastage, President, Chancellor, members of the Board of Governors, faculty, graduates, families, distinguished guests, and relatives. When I learned that Montreal University had chosen to bestow upon me an honorary doctorate of laws, I found myself reflecting on my educational journey. My earliest memory of school is ascending the stairs of the Indian residential school, holding tightly to my mother's hand. Years later, she told me, when we walked up those stairs, my heart was broken. She knew what was happening to our children, yet felt powerless to stop it. When I left residential school, I carried with me only a grade 3 education. Regardless, my traditional Iiska education commenced. My mother, my first teacher, taught me who I am, where I come from, and therefore where I'm going. She grounded me in our Iiska paradigm. Later, when I entered college and university, she would remind me, learn their ways so you can help other people, but never forget who you are. Because of her, I never forgot. I entered higher education knowing exactly who I was, an Iiska woman rooted in my identity, language, culture, and spirituality. That foundation allowed me to embrace learning with curiosity, confidence, and joy. Today, I accept this honor. I also recognize it as part of Mount Royal's ongoing commitment to reconciliation in response to the Truth and Reconciliation Commission's calls to action. By recognizing Indigenous holders and community leaders alongside academic achievement, the university is helping to create space for a fuller understanding of education in this country. Long before universities existed on these lands, our people developed sophisticated systems of governance, law, diplomacy, education, science, medicine, and spirituality. Our ancestors were scholars, teachers, philosophers, and visionaries in every sense of the word. We are all that today, and we will be in the future. We carry responsibilities to those who came before us and those yet to come. We are vital and active participants in shaping and stewarding our world. In our culture, when we are honored, we are also entrusted with responsibility. I accept this honor with humility and will continue to honor my commitment to serving, to teaching, learning, and helping future generations discover their own gifts and purpose. Isnis.
Thank you, Dr. Kukwitz, for sharing those inspiring words with us. We all very much hope that you and our graduates here today will remember this moment and count it among your most proud, even amongst the many impressive things that you've already achieved and will continue to achieve. Madam Chancellor, it is now my pleasure to recognize Mount Royal's newest Professor Emerita. This designation acknowledges faculty members for their significant contributions during their long-term association with Mount Royal. Dr. Maggie Quantz is a registered nurse with more than 50 years of experience and the former Associate Dean Research and Scholarship for Mount Royal's Faculty of Health, Community, and Education. Maggie's extensive experience spans clinical, administrative, and educational roles, including significant work as a bedside nurse in labor and delivery. After joining Mount Royal in 2007, Maggie held several key leadership positions, serving as chair and interim director of the School of Nursing and Midwifery. She was instrumental in the growth of the faculty's programming, notably co-authoring the successful proposal that established Alberta's first and only Bachelor of Midwifery program. Maggie's research focuses on enhancing nursing education and elevating the quality of patient care, with service contributions extending to the Northwest Territories, Ethiopia, and Norway. She is a recipient of the Effective Team Awards from both Mount Royal University and Alberta Health Services. And in her ongoing professional practice, Maggie continues to strive to make a difference for those in her care, be they women and families, nurses, students, staff, or faculty, and even provosts as well. We are pleased to welcome Maggie today as Mount Royal's newest Professor Emerita. Please join me, Maggie.
Congratulations, Professor Quantz. Graduands, you are not graduates until the Chancellor declares you so. It is now my pleasure to officially present Mount Royal University's 2026 graduands. May I ask the graduands to stand if you are able. That's wonderful. Madam Chancellor, I now present to you these graduands who have satisfied the requirements for their degrees, diplomas, and certificates as outlined in the program, and request that you confer upon them their various and several degrees, diplomas, and certificate as approved by the General Faculties Council of Mount Royal University.
Under the authority vested in me by the Post-Secondary Learning Act of Alberta, and with the approval of the General Faculties Council of this great university, I hereby confer the degrees, diplomas, and certificates upon the graduates who appear in today's program, whether they be present or absent. Please be seated.
Please be seated. We will now present the graduates individually to the Chancellor and take a photo. Mr. Jeff Crane will read the names of those graduates present today. Some of you may not wish to shake hands. If that's the case, simply nod or cover your heart with your hand or give us a fist bump or an elbow, and we'll figure it out. Mr. Jeff Crane will now read the names of graduates in attendance. Mr. Crane.
Chancellor Arlene Strom, President and Vice Chancellor Dr. Tim Raleigh, Interim Dean of the Faculty of Health, Community and Education, Dr. Gay Worth, and faculty members will now come forward to acknowledge the graduates. From the Faculty of Business and Communication Studies and Aviation, presenting the graduate of the Bachelor of Business Administration, Accounting, Rajveer Gaur. From the Faculty of Health, Community and Education, presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Education in Elementary, Mohammed Abdallah. Julia Aiello. Grace Allen. Brittany Andres. Anselmo. Emily Anselmo. Georgia Armstrong. Sana Asadi. Leah Atangana. Kaylee Backany. Jeremy Logan Banag. Olivia Beddoes. Sydney Benko. Courtney Bennett. Emily Brown. Gia Kabuyaon. Nakwar Galuak Chap. James Christofferson. Megan Clark. Layla Evelyn Ross Kamasadi. Jessica Quillier. Dan Dang. Janelle Ellis. Felicia Fafard. Grace Fisher. Jasmine Gator. Alyssa Gay. Betty Gebrahiwat. Jillian Geeden. Claire Garine. Sakleen Gill. Sophia Giacoli. Brianna Goodwin. Jillian Goslin. Jacob Gervich. Nadia Hollabo. Cassandra Holst. Paige Houle. Iris Huang. Maha Irfan. William Jameson. Jenna Jansen. Laura Jones. Maggie Ugovich. Sarah Keegan. Malika Kibonge. Anna Kim. Seyun Kim. Cassandra Konitsky. Madeline Cryway. Myrna Laham. Riley Lane.
Samara. Yeah.
Samara Lakis Bupsing. Bria Larondo. Jessica LeBlond. Mariam Marai with Malik. Mary Marcos. Courtney McCall. Megan McManus. Kiara Medvizik. Inaya Magani. Emily McHale. Alina Mogan. Jessica Nickel. Felicity Nugent. Nicole Richards. Natalie Rupert. Rayanne Salem. Reginald San Jose. Sydney Scatcherd. Kendra Schmidt. Simran Kaur Sabia. Holly Spurway. Luke Taylor. Katrina Trong. Taryn Uzelak. David Voyevoda. Emily Ward. Victoria White. Kelly Wood. Beth Zacharias. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Midwifery, Anna Babinski. Danielle Catani. Naya Henley. Olivia Johnson. Megan McDonald. Sophia Muzichka. Caitlin Sylvester. Tabitha Vogelaar. Taryn Waldner. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Nursing. Samardeep Kaur. Olajumoke Adioe. Oluwasoa Adiwumi. Marwa El-Kasi. Maria Elizabeth Mariano Aldos. Dana Alterez. Angela Ambrosino. Erica Anderson. Amanda Eliza Arden Medina. Rain Heather de Guzman Areta. Rose Awad Ayama, accompanied by Barack. Sundus Bag. Carly Ray Beasley. Madison Beblo. Paige Berquist. Vera Ann Brillantes Bersimina. Hannah Burstad. Denise Ashley Advincula Besares. Jenna Baumhoff. Hanshini Bonda Jogalu. Hannah Botterill. Janine Brigham. Harsimran Bring. Nicole Brown. Audrey Buston. Jade Kai. Claire Cameron. Tanea Cameron. Yushin Kinang Cancino. Kimberly Kanjar. Maria Catherine Guinevere Cannon.
Joanne Cassis.
Jayan Cassis. Emily Chan. Sage Charest. Mike Chen. Stony Chen. Sir! Alina N. Cherian. Caleb Choi. Janae Cooper. Madison Cooper. Win Angela Aklan Kusi. Janelle Daliwan. David Dennis. Lamore Angelo Dilo DeFerrio. McKenna Despins. Tashmeen Dhaliwal. Danielle Drack. Sarah Duran. Tennille Dutrasac. Hamza Ashuja. Michaela Ireland Eddy. Larissa Eifler. Sonia Elias. Carly Everett. Maya Farias. Kainat Farouk. Elaine Ferrer. Cameron Finlayson. Abby Fitzsimmons. Argelia Margarita Flores. Kara Foreman. Ursa Fox. Brittany Fraser. Christina Fraser. Sarah Frey. Chelsea Manwa Fung. Rachel Gambin. Michaela Angela Gamboa. Andriana Garabet. Julia Gashi. Neil Harrison Unonga. Brooke Giesbrecht. Sukhjit Kaur Gill. Eva Glenn. Michael Gloria. Alyssa Gray. Audrey Guerin. Dua Habib. Virginia Hallweg. Sami Halani. Sophie Hamill. Issei Han. Taylor Houts. Ariana Huco. Jezreel Hiponia. Aliyah Hossein.
Exactly. You got it.
Mito Ibrahim. Tegan Insinger. John Louis Paktagan Jacob. Rowan Jedka. Binchel Jean. Laurel Jensen. Garina Kaur Kaler. Ashmeet Kang. Delia Karpinski. Rumnik Kaur. Kiara Linnea Kerr. Tawheed Javed Khan. Mackenzie Killingbeck. Nicole Kirkness. Sonia Klim. Gabrielle Korshinsky. Annabella Kovac.
I lost mine. It's Tegan Koyach. Yeah, thank you.
Tegan Koyach. Rachel Laser. Hira Latif. Stacy Lau. Samantha Leak. Sydney Lemace. Thomas Leung. Sasha Lewis. Robert Lee. TK Lim. Georgia Little. Jason Totong Liu. Yinghua Liu. Christia Danica Longtalk. Maria Veronica Paquina Lopez. Talia McKenzie. Ernest Medella. Sarah Medeski. Elena Carmen Madsen. Agneta Magoy. Sarah Elizabeth Martinez Ramos. Jackson McMahon. Milka Fatsum Mesfun. Carrie Minhinnett. Trisha Moran. Anthony Negrani. Tavneet Nat. Danielle Newall Hudak. Michelle Newen. Agendia Nkafu Nadine. Sheila Marie Norton. Ifosa Kepler Obanor. Maria Oberiri Ogunbiyi. Precious Olatunde. Lilia Olishenskia. Oluwabunmi Esther Olusanjo. Uchenna Oye. Alexis Ortega. Augustina Ife Osaji. Daniel Owoye. Arwin Rania Pakis. Pooja Panwar. Jalen Rose Paraiso. Yejun Park. Prableen Parmar. Maxa Pasand. Noah Paul.
Yep. You got it.
Jennifer Penman. Christina Fan. Ashley Ruth Pollock. Angela Loa Teniola Papula.
Super simple.
Carly Power. Dorothy Pio. Melissa Radke. Kamalpreet Rai. Jalaya Rialubit. Diana Rodriguez Blanco. Jane Brouillard. Jamie Heather Elsa Rovier.
My name is Salima Mina Safi.
Salima Mina Safi. Janessa Sather.
Yes. Middle name's Errol.
Christopher Errol Saunders. Amy Shandley. Payal Sharma. Carmen Shaw. Dawson Sheehan. John Jerry Solana. Eula Solange. Brandy St. Gelais. Micah Sterling. Aaron Stoike. Braden Joshua Tan. Madison Tanzoni. Grace Taylor.
His first name was
Nicole Thorson. Cindy Tran. Kimmy Tran. Tanea Trowell. Andrea Tomau. Judith Usman. Ijeoma Olivia Uwabafor. Leora Visco. Jenna Page Villanueva. Jaden Vogel. Vivian Chow Bao Tai Vu. Caitlin Harmar Willerth. Lauren Winkler. Emma Wolfson. Krisha Altia Iboa. Caitlin Yao. Hannah Yusuf. Lena Yu.
Salmanowitz.
Michelle Zelmanowitz. Sydney Zylur.
I don't have the Bible.
Megan Zirk. Presenting the graduates of the Advanced Studies in Critical Care Nursing Post-Diploma Certificate. Similodua Benkole. Carla Corpin. Moniba Myers. Kristen Nogler. Deborah Oba. Elizabeth Akinyi Odek. This concludes the graduates of the Faculty of Health, Community, and Education.
Oh boy, the place is shaking. Oh my goodness, this place is shaking. Well, we have a few other pieces of business to do while we're here, and we will have a couple opportunities for you to cheer for the class of 2026 in a moment. Madam Chancellor, I would now like to acknowledge a student who is the recipient of the 2026 Centennial Gold Medal. This award commemorates a deep tradition of academic achievement and leadership. First established at Mount Royal in 1935, it is our highest award for academic achievement. Jessica Cuilleri was selected as the 2026 Centennial Gold Medal recipient for the Faculty of Health, Community, and Education. Jessica graduates today with a Bachelor of Education, Elementary, with a minor en français. Please join me in congratulating Jessica on this incredible achievement. Jessica, would you please come forward? Over to you.
Okay, I would like to welcome someone who has been exactly in the same position as you. Nipin Auger is a Big Stone Cree Nation artist and educator who was inspired to pursue post-secondary studies following the birth of her daughter. A 2015 graduate of Mount Royal's inaugural Bachelor of Education class, Nipin went on to pursue a master's and now serves as a high school vice principal. Through painting, writing, and teaching, she champions Indigenous culture through storytelling, work that earned her a spot among Calgary's Avenue Magazine Top 40 Under 40 in 2025. Please join me in welcoming our alumni speaker, Nipin Auger.
Hello. Thank you, Chancellor Strom, for that warm welcome. Class of 2026, watching you cross this stage today has been deeply moving. I am honored to mark this moment as you become Mount Royal alumni and you grow our community of graduates to almost 118,000. When Mount Royal opened in 1910, it served fewer than 200 students. Today, as I look in this room, the growth is remarkable, not just in the size of our campus, but in the ways we educate and the strength of our collective impact. You're here today because many dedicated people, including many alumni, who mentored you, funded an award that made your education more accessible, will hire and promote you, and who champion this university each day. As of today, our alumni community includes each of you. Today, you become a Mount Royal alum. As you move forward to your future, remember, trust yourself. You will reach your goals through steady choices when you apply and adapt what you've learned. You will make mistakes, sometimes big ones, but you will recover. If you are ever afraid to do something, do it anyway. Change happens outside of your comfort. One of the things that I love about this university is our culture of generosity and how Mount Royal alumni live in the university's values. Now take these values and make them your own. And when you can give back, give back. Each of you can empower future students to reach their own potential. Be proud, be kind, and stay true blue. Class of 2026, congratulations and welcome to Mount Royal alumni community, and thank you.
Thank you, Nipin. It's wonderful to have you as an ambassador for MRU alumni. Elder McSeacom gifted the university an honor song in 2018. The song recognizes Mount Royal University as a place where Indigenous knowledge and perspectives are embraced. So I'm going to ask the audience to stand, but graduates, please stay seated because this honor song honors you. The rest of the audience, please rise as you are able. Please turn your attention to the Sorrel Rider singers who will perform the honor song. Thank you, Sorrel Rider singers, and we are grateful to Elder McSeacom for gifting the beautiful honor song. Please be seated. As graduates, you are part of a vibrant Mount Royal alumni who are doing amazing things around the world. I truly hope that you will stay connected to your alma mater. You will always be a part of the MRU community. Now, this concludes the official convocation ceremony, but before you go, there is one small rite of passage left for you to do. I'd like to invite Dr. Gay Worth, Interim Dean of the Faculty of Health, Community, and Education, to the podium.
Thank you, Madam Chancellor. I kindly request that the platform party and graduates please rise if you are able. Graduates, we have one final assignment for you. The mortarboard or graduation cap is a time-honored symbol of convocation. Until you graduate, the tassel is worn on the right side. You will notice that those behind me are wearing the tassel on their mortarboard on the left side. It is my distinct pleasure to congratulate you on your incredible achievements and ask that if you're wearing your mortarboard, that you now move your tassel from the right to the left. I now invite everyone to please rise and remain standing while the platform party exits. Congratulations to the entire graduating class of 2026.